Hi, it's Nancy. You're out here with another week of how to use the universal energy to change your life. And thanks for tuning into my channel. Today, we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, and that's the energy of the planets, the energy of the moon, the energy of the stars. Now, I grew up, I was lucky, I was fortunate, didn't know it at the time, on a farm in a very rural area. So at night, we would sit outside, especially in the summertime, and you could see the billions of stars. Now, most of us live, or I do anyway, live more suburbanite where there is so much light pollution and you can't see the stars as clearly as you used to. And the stars have energy. The stars are talked about quite a bit in the Bible. I'm going to read a little bit for you. Hopefully you've picked up my book by now. It's called Wake Up, The Universe is Speaking to You. It's available at Barnes & Noble, and it's also available at Amazon.com. And I do a chapter in my book about the planets, and I start out talking about the stars, and there's one little thing I just want to share with you. In Genesis 1:16 through 18 in the Bible, it reads, God made two great lights, the greater light to govern the day and the lesser light to govern the night. He also made the stars. God set them in the vault of the sky to give light on earth, to govern the day and the night, and to separate light from darkness. And then another thing I want to mention, stars have cosmic energy. They produce heat, light, and ultraviolet light rays and X-rays. And some stars actually shine brighter than others. In Job 9:10, chapter 9, verse 10, it says, He is the maker of the Bear and Orion, the Pleiadians and the constellations of the south. He performs wonders that cannot be fathomed, miracles that cannot be counted. You know, years ago, and even now today, I don't think we put enough emphasis on it. Maybe some people do. I always have. Astrology really can help us if we pay attention. And this goes back to the day you were born and the time you were born and where you were born. So it's location, time, and date. Okay, so there are a lot of websites out there. You can punch in this information, grab your birth certificate, call your mom, find out what time you were born. I'm sure she'll remember. And put that information in, and you can really get some good projections. You'll get a good personality evaluation, as well as you can find out what is in store for you in the future. So I think you should do that and get out and look at the stars. People don't look at the stars, and stars have energy. And look at the constellations and look at the meanings. There's so much when you go outside and look at the stars, and people have gotten away from that. And it would be nice to see people get back and pick up some of that energy. The same goes for the moon. Now, I've always found it really interesting. I've done a lot of research on the moon. The moon obviously has a gravitational pull. There's a lot of energy. It affects our tides. Now, years ago, people used to sit outside, again, more than they do now. So when they sat outside, they were picking up the energy of the moon. Today, people sit on the couch, they watch TV, which is fine. I do it too. But the problem is you don't pick up any of that good moon energy, which can really make a difference. Just like you need vitamin D from the sun, you need the moon energy. I believe that's part of the energy that is required for us to have balance. So the more you can get outside at night, the better you are. As far as the moon energy goes, there was one thing I wanted to read to you that I thought was really, really important. And here we go. Here is a fun fact. Did you know that the moon used to be closer to Earth? It used to look 3 times larger than it does now. So could you imagine how large the moon looked to our ancestors? It had to have been huge. Anyway, get out there and spend some time with the stars. Pick up some moon energy. Grab my book, Wake Up, The Universe is Speaking to You. Visit my website, spiritualadvisornancy.com. Read the chapter. I talk a lot about the stars. I go into a little bit more history and in-depth energy of the stars and the planets. So anyway, That's it for today. I appreciate you tuning in. And until next week, have a great day. Thank you.